soDpop.
Hey everybody, I'm soDpop,
Hello, I'm Pit Usher.
and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club.
I'm just jamming out to the music here.
I think, yeah. Okay, so you gotta write a poem.
Poem time.
You gotta read them.
Oh, sorry. After image. Determination.
I'm gonna have to find, like, some really, like, bad fan art of Sans, and just have it pop up every time you say determination.
I'm sure you could do it if you had enough determination. Extraordinary. Unrestrained.
Ooh, you know what I need to do while you
Portrait.
write your poem?
Intellectual.
I need to firstly walk in front of you to get over here. Just grab this thing, then walk in front of you to get back over here.
Very effulgent.
So I need to finish knitting this hat, because our friends will be back. They'll be back this week, won't they?
This week and next, yeah.
Yeah.
Incongruent.
So I need to get this thing done so I can give it.
Prayer.
Who is prayer? Sayori?
Sayori.
Oh my heck.
What?
We should have our math major friend play this game.
Oh no. That poor child.
That's why, though. It's like...
Inferno. Misfortune. No, tragedy. Oh, dang it.
I don't know how he'd handle it. I have no idea how he'd handle it.
La Sophie.
That's why I think it'd be funny. Yeah.
Eternita.
Has your tea gone cold?
The Vacuous. Well, yeah, because most of it's gone now.
Oh, well, see, my tea's still fairly full, but it's pretty cold.
Oh, sorry. Contamination. Melancholy.
You know, hun, you're gonna, like, some poor kid, and by kid I mean obviously adult, who is watching this, but without getting around our age restriction thing in one way or another, is going to see you read these words, and they're like gonna be one of those people that they only know this word because they've read it before, but they've never heard it, and they're gonna think that's actually how you say the word.
Well, this word is totally said. Oh. The Brant.
I'm gonna stab you with this knitting needle.
Okay, everyone heard that. It's out there on the interwebs.
I just did it.
That wasn't a stab, that was a touch.
No, I told stab. It just didn't make it through the shirt or anything.
No, it was not a stab.
Yeah, now I'm gonna stab you with my finger.
Stop. Nature. Unrequited. I can't do any of the voices today, I'm sorry.
I know. I was
Yeah, by the way, everybody,
getting the tea out of my mouth.
so we got our heat back,
Oh,
and my
glorious.
sinuses just went crazy.
Well, it's because we went from a cold environment to a hot environment pretty quickly.
And so now, my voice is shot. So, I mean, I can use my own voice. I just cannot.
You can't do voices right now.
Yeah.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry. I just walked into O.
Sorry. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of
determination.
Starting this club and now picking up piano, I'm gonna have to like plaster Sans face on Yuri's face. Well, maybe not determination.
Determination.
Oh no.
Broke your hat that you're knitting.
I broke my tea bag, not my hat. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. Sorry.
Just let out the burps. Let
Woo.
them out.
That should not have made me burpy. Alright. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Do you want a Kleenex?
It won't help having you mixing all day.
Have you taken any decongestants?
I did last night. I didn't really do much other than that mouth this week.
Cool. Have you taken an antihistamine?
We're at.
Oh, cool. Well, solid.
Okay.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Whew. Monica! Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name! Monika! That's not how you say my name at all in English. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. You're just a stupid broad. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hey, Sayori, my old friend. I wave my hand in front of her face. Smack, 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 smack.
Oh, gee. Mama Booyah! Mama Booyah! They did that in perfect unison.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm sorry,
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Oh? Is everything alright?
But of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It's just... Sorry, it just feels a little...
Dude,
No.
you read that
I got it.
so backwards.
Sorry, the screen's too far away from me. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. You all know what assuming does.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? I'm smiling, so it makes it okay.
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Alright. You say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Joshua, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but you're weird. Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. I mean, it's not like she's pretty or anything.
Monica peers across
Not like I am.
the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Joshua. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always she's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Suri, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Eh? Oh, dang.
Are you sure about that?
Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Joshua.
Me?
Dun dun!
How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Eh?
She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. I've had to, stamp it out of her. It's like an extra little light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
We're just gonna call that giggle. You're so funny, Joshua. Have you ever... No, not you, the gnats that spawn from nothing. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
Ooh.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright.
Instead, just think about me.
Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Probably right there. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation excuse me, on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on one next to her own.
You could try taking some NyQuil.
I feel like I'd pass out.
Well, yeah, before we go to bed.
Oh.
I didn't read that, bro.
Oh, wait, was that her? I thought that was...
Yeah, it was like ...
Oh.
I didn't realize it was just ... but I saw her name up.
Yeah.
Hey, attention! I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. No, not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, excuse me. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
No, it's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. Or to say something stupid.
It's not bad, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Oh, I see. So you don't want to motorboat her at all. Just me? Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Joshua, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? You love her more than me, don't you?
Well, I guess that was the case.
You do! Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Okay, maybe hand me a tissue, sorry.
Here you go.
Sorry, everybody. Her expression is gentle and curious. Excuse me.
We booped at the same time, apparently. Good lord.
Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy.
I like my triple D's.
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. Oh. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh, sorry, I was adjusting myself and my finger clicked.
Denise.
No, really, that's what happened.
Denise. Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Ring, ring.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to receive their poems.
Receive, huh?
Retrieve their poems. And I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
That bitch!
Let's go find out.
Hi, Joshua. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. You just only have the weekend to figure it out and practice, so get on it. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me very happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Joshua. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her as opposed to me. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, because obviously you can't have any interest in her, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. She's such a freaking edgelord. Why do you even like her?
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
Alright. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Like what she puts all over her arms.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. You're not going to hurt her. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. Could you turn the screen towards me just a tiny bit? Perfect. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. I got that, like, I'm gonna sneeze sensation in my nose, but it's, like, starting to go away, and that's actually making me kind of mad. Lost adrift. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Soft, or oh no, that's gentle. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Oof. But a hand catches me between a thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, this is gonna make me sound super ignorant probably, but it seems to me that 90% of these aren't poems, they're short stories.
They're still poems.
I just think of poems having like a certain rhythm to them that they have to like keep.
I mean, there are poems that do that. It's like the Poetic Edda, for example.
That's true.
Doesn't do that.
That's very true.
The Book of Psalms in the Hebrew Bible, in Hebrew, doesn't do that.
I guess I don't think of that as poetry though. I think of that as like music.
But it's still poetry.
I suppose.
Anyway, it's your line.
You know? Oh goodness.
Nice.
Ha! I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Okay, so... Though where does the line get drawn between, oh, this is a poem and this is a short story?
The way it's written. In that, like, a poem doesn't necessarily have to follow grammatical rules.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't have to spell right a poem.
Uh-huh.
Like Twillet.
Right.
You have a little bit more freedom with language and poetry. When you're writing a short story, you don't have that freedom with language.
That's true.
At least that's me. English majors out there. Answer!
Yes.
In the comments below.
I understand that there is a difference. I just don't know a lot about poetry. And I get it doesn't have to rhyme. I understand that part. But I just don't know where poetry and like other forms of creative writing, where the divide is, I guess.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone, being a three-dimensional creature.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, no thanks.
You didn't even...
Next! Joshua, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well...
Yuri smiles sadly.
Whoa. The music got really soft.
Yeah, it did.
Joshua, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, my family is blowing up the group chat. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. I was about to be like, yo, people make fun of you for your body type, but then it's like other girls. Because they're jealous that they don't have those big honkers. Little do they know, those big honkers come at a price.
People say that about you?
You know, I feel her though. I'm not a know-it-all, Joshua. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Joshua. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. This is so sweet.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri pushes her head and puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it.
Oh, that's cute.
Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Ooh, this is a different poem.
Yeah. That's what, like, this whole thing has been different from any other, like, playthrough we've seen. This is, like, crazy.
And now I want to do, like, where, like, you just go after one girl for each time, and then, like, you do one girl a day, and then, like, oh.
I know. Well, like, I do want to do another playthrough.
You
guys let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see another playthrough, where we do, like, we'll skip through some of the stuff that we've already seen. But, like, where, like, you just
mean, like,
go
for the
through,
channel?
Yeah, like, just go through for, like, writing all your poems for Sayori. I'm curious to see how that would go.
I would love to see Natsuki's too, honestly. I know you don't like her very much, but I'm curious to see what her story is.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm curious of all of them. Now we're going to get to the end of this, and no matter what choices you make, I mean, I haven't seen anything else, but I know it ends with. Oh, I don't know if I want to say it on
Don't.
the channel. Okay, anyway,
We'll get
read
there.
your story. Poem story.
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. That is so esoteric, but at the same time, like, I'm almost crying because that's so cute. That is so cute.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Then instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about.
Even though we didn't actually talk to Natsuki.
Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one.
She's like, oh, holy shit.
Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual.
Does this one... Oh, that's you. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just so excited about this now. I'm like, ooh.
Does this one mean a lot to you?
I wonder
Yuri nods.
how this affects everything else, too.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips.
Oh, look, she's actually smiling. Oh, it's cute.
I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands, and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
Oh, it's you, sorry.
Yeah, you always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job.
Like, I'll absolutely jack you off this weekend.
Oh,
That's
that's me.
you!
I just saw the word Yuri and I was like,
Flick my foot like you're waiting for me to read.
I just saw the name Yuri and I was like, okay, go, it's your turn. Alright, Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri...
I wonder if Monica has been saying side comments to Yuri about you two spending time together too then. she's been making snide comments at you.
Yeah. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
Oh, Sayori now. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I would love to see if that changes, if you only, like, read poems for her.
Well, probably, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, again, guys, in the comments, if you want to see this go through where we do Sayori, like, do Sayori the whole game, then, like, put it in there. Like, let us know.
Yeah.
If there's no comments for it, we'll do it.
And by enough, we mean at least one.
Yeah, like, 1.
Because that's what we usually get
2.
in response to things like this, but it's fine. Probably Yuri.
You spying on me?
No, you're just really fucking obvious.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Actually, to be exact, I picked words that she would like and that you would like, so...
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
In this club. Well?
Of all just girls? I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
Of course I am.
Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Joshua.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
No, nothing. I just won't look you in the eye when I answer you. I'm just a little tired today, which is code word for I'm depressed as shit.
Right.
Just tell me if you need anything.
Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Like a good boy.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
I kind of wonder what would have happened if you would have told Sayori, like, you know, I ditched you at the first opportunity. Yeah. And now I'm like, holy cow, this is... I want to, like, see a bunch of different ways to play this. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is that just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right.
Sorry, I just noticed this.
What?
Short, medium, tall.
The Verizon?
More girls in more places. Japan. This is like supposed to be Japan. No Verizon
Yeah.
has more bars and more places.
Yeah. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. I actually forgot that's exactly what she says. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems that you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the time to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it.
Who?
Oh.
Or what? What?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. 2 question marks. And...
I don't understand either, really. I don't know why it's in quotations or anything, because it's like...
Does he say that? Is that what's happening?
I think he's thinking it? So it's kind of dialogue, but I don't know. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
She said, fuck you. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing! That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Because that's all she's good for. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... go fuck yourself.
I'll help. No.
Can you seriously not think of anything for Yuri to do? I mean, like, shit. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Because, like, I want to make her feel like she's completely worthless right now. I'm useless. No. Yes. No, that's not it at all. But it totally is. You're the most talented person here, you know. Fuck you, moneyhead. Now Natsuki's potting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. Fuck her though. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. You probably not several times.
Probably. I've been trying not to, but your
mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Joshua.
The one who is truly useless. I just click a mouse.
Don't say that. You could be using me after all. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that, and by help, I mean sexually.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Especially from you. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Joshua may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on. I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Joshua to go over to your house and snack on those titties. What are you saying? I mean, yeah, I want him in my bed, but geez, I'm not that kinky yet. It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? I mean, who else is gonna put a bun in this oven? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Joshua to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to fuck me yet, has he? I mean, spend time with me yet, you know.
Anytime.
So I'm sure he's interested in snacking on my titties. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Sorry. I was just saying, though, like, girl has needs, you know? Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Joshua, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Huh. Very well. In that case.
Everyone looks straight at me. Sarah, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her! Jeez. Do you really hate us that much, you fucking twat?
No?
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, for hell's sake, just click Yuri. We all know you, like, got a crush on her.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No!
I bust out a sick beat there.
No! I was just saying.
That part. Spit you out, yeah.
Ugh. So, that was the wrong voice. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Joshua.
Yeah! That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I know you are.
I have a bad habit of overthinking sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Woo! Excited!
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Joshua?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. Great! Now I pronounce you man and wife.
What? That's good enough for me.
That's not what she said.
Nope, that's what Morgan said. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything! No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Joshua picked me other than I have gigantic boobs and I begged him to. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... Get it, I get it. Kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone.
I wouldn't say she has trouble with words, I'd say she has trouble with social interaction.
Yeah.
It's a very different thing.
But I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it, actually. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best and get destroyed by their own hubris. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things.
I almost read that.
I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be best. That would be the best way, yes.
I mean, you want my address, carrier pigeon. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by at your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, The animators didn't really animate any of our houses, except for yours and Sayori's. So I think I would prefer going to your house, seeing as it actually has space to it.
Alright. In that
And
case,
backgrounds.
it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room's clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Joshua. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But you chose Sayori first.
It's because it's concerning me, but Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out to you, or point out when you're overthinking, right?
No, I do not remember asking you to do that. You did. I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight in my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Okay, so we'll probably call it an episode here. It's been like an hour.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
If you liked it, hit the like button. Comment for the stuff we asked you to comment about.
Yeah. And if you subscribe so that you know when the next episode's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
On Doki Doki Literature Club.